Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Apologies for the week-long absence, but I'm here to give you another jam-packed episode. I will be joined once again by my co-host, Pablo the Landlord. And tonight we'll look to be getting that coveted 7th gym badge, and maybe a little extra. Who knows? But otherwise, we're just going to get a few things set up, and we will begin shortly. Stand by. What up, Carlos? You are just in time. We're getting this run underway. I'm cutting back into my Discord with me and my co-host. Welcome, Pablo the Landlord. Are you ready to do this?
Oh, yes I am.
Alright, PogChamp. So, let me position Junk and grab a controller. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we unfortunately had to do another round of grinding. I stand by when I say that the round was done successfully, and we are now moving on. Join us now. And as always, if you enjoy the runs, enjoy the calamity, enjoy watching me fail, forgetting to heal, etc., please leave a like. I always appreciate it, and maybe you want to be part of the community. Join us on our Friday night Funkings. If you do, then please join our Discord at discord.gg/h2hub.
Alex, why were you asking about Battle Block Theater?
Oh no, I was just curious.
Just because.
Literally,
Why are your
super
ears
Who's curious?
away? Why can you not hear anything with the headset on whatsoever?
I can.
Really? Because I said something and you didn't even.
I did.
Alright,
You
to be fair,
didn't
the other,
react. You
guys,
just
the other thing is if you're gonna co-host,
not
try and
saying
partake in the
anything.
stream. We're going onward. So, big thing I have to bring up right away, the Trinity plan of catching the Regis is dead. Unfortunately, what I forgot about was the fact that I need Dig in order to do the puzzle, and I lost to Dig when Luna, my Mighty Anna died. As unfortunate as it is, the show must go on. We are gonna swap in Squigums and rappel all the way to Mossdeep. I do not want to battle any trainer yet either. Never mind! I want to take a forest battle. I want to throw Bender in there. But I want to save my encounter for the Super Rod, and hopefully add a Sharpedo to the team. If it's a female, I'll name her Tiffany.
Good damage.
Unless you have a nickname in mind, I always take co-host requests. Mainly because my other co-host, Draco Dragoon, believes that whatever a co-host names is cursed, but I don't want that to actually be a thing, so...
I'd name it Hog Shark.
Okay, Bender is already paying off. That was clean. Well, if you catch it, we'll name it
Look at
Hog
that,
Shark.
it's already over.
Surprised you didn't want me to name it Daddy Shark. Actually, if it's a guy, I'm renaming it King Shark. We will get King Shark if it's a dude.
Isn't that guy in, like, way too far out? Like, that guy seems pretty far out to be swimming.
Okay. I need to talk to this guy. If I have any shards, I don't know if I do, but I want to see what I can get for, what's it called? Oh, I don't have any. If you have colored shards, you give them to him and he'll give you the appropriate stones. Gonna use a repel just in case it wore out back there. Okay, we're good. This is Mossdeep City. I want to get my fly point immediately, and then I need to talk to a specific fisherman.
His name's Dave.
Oh, might be Dave. And then we're gonna get my favorite item in any Nuzlocke, the Super Rod.
Everyone loves it.
It's nice for grinding, the Pokemon are high level. It's nice for refilling the team, the Pokemon are high level. I just gotta remember
Just amazing.
So that's Scott, but I don't care about Scott because he just likes to interrupt me, and I think it's his house. It is.
I wish I could walk into people's homes, they just give me stuff.
I know, right? You just walk in, we give you, like, this state-of-the-art fishing rod. Oh, we also have to go back to Marvel at some point. I need to switch my bike.
I remember playing Diamond, and I got stuck on the part where you have to save the bike shop owner. I didn't know how to use cut to open it, so I was just soft locked.
That's amazing. So we're in Route 124. So usually I would use diving, get an underwater encounter, and try and go for a Relicanth or a Clamperl, and then one on the other route too after I beat Tate Liza. Unfortunately, like I said, we were locked out of them anyway because of dig, so when in doubt, fish.
There it is.
It got away!
Never mind.
That could have been the Sharpedo. Come on, Sharpedo!
Whoa.
Okay, same Pokemon already caught Claws. Fortress Whale started out as a Whalmer. I am going to reroll my encounter. But I am gonna kill it too, because that's a level up right there. EXP gain is predominantly based off of opposing Pokemon's maximum HP.
Whalmer's chunky.
Oh yeah, it is.
Boom.
That was a really good level up too. +2 in everything across the board, I'll take that. Not even a nibble.
The head.
Come on, what am I using for bait? Gummy worms?
This
Oh, that was
is
my fault, I
nothing.
pressed A too soon.
Ooh. Ooh.
Damn it! I pressed A too soon.
How could you?
It's like Gen 3 fishing is something else.
This is all skill. It's like Yakuza fishing.
Oh, come on, game. 4 dead lures. And that was only 2 wiggles, so this is gonna be nothing. Never mind!
Oh, there it is.
There's our Sharpedo. So it's 32, not the
slow.
greatest. We'll pop a barrier just to make ourselves extremely bulky. And let's hit with a Bubble Beam.
Bubble.
We're not special attack heavy, so we shouldn't do a whole lot.
Munch.
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. It gives us a good fast Pokemon. And Sharpedo up against a Psychic Gym? Come on. Hello, no Psychic, no stab attacks.
Amazing. There's no better Pokemon. Well, there is, but
Throw
there's
some
no better
Master
Pokemon.
Ball. Let's start throwing Nest Balls. So Nest Balls, they work based, I believe it's a higher catch rate. Oh gosh. I think it's like the catch rate depends upon the level gap between you and the opposing Pokemon. But if memory serves, that gap like ceases to be a thing in terms of additional bonus post level 30. I had to see. Come on, Sharpedo, get in the damn Pokeball. I'm not playing. You're grounded.
Actually, that's a great ball.
Well, now it's gonna be the Ultra Ball. Ah! I should have bought dive balls in Mossdeep City. Maybe he just wants a taste of the classic. Guess not.
It works a lot of the time.
Yeah, it works, the Pokeball works 57% of the, or works all the time, 57% of the time.
Yeah, you'll throw like 10 Great Balls and you're like, fine, I'll throw a Pokeball, and then it gets in.
I know, right? I mean, sometimes the Pokemon just has to be difficult because it wants a special house. Alright.
Yeah,
I haven't had you before, but let's give you a taste of the repeat ball.
I'm just saying, next Pokeball, that's gonna be it.
How many balls have I thrown? Have you been keeping track?
You threw a Nest Ball, a Great Ball, and Ultra Ball.
Never mind, let's just do it.
I think that's the 5th.
Yeah, I should have waited 5 more. Now, I have enough balls, I can probably PP stall until, Sharpedo uses Struggle. I'd rather have it get the ball now.
Look at
Like
that.
that. Power of a Nest Ball. Alright, what was the nickname you had in mind?
I said Pog Shark, but I'll leave it up to you.
Well, I asked you.
You know, the shark's pogging.
Damn it! I accidentally still had the grave
It's dead
selected.
now. Can't
It
use it.
isn't. No. So, the reason was I had organized my grave bog so I could update my death counter. And so I still had grave selected. This is actually fine, because this allows me to do a swap. I might swap out Gyarados.
But not the big fish.
Yeah, because this is where Illumise was. Well, I'm debating, right? Because I need wings to fly. Bender's extremely viable, especially with Juan upcoming. Squigums is my most powerful. Fortress Whale is still decent. And, like, Hank will be useful eventually. I'm taking Hank out for now.
Why is
So-
Onyx like one of the weakest Pokemon?
I don't know.
Or like
because,
lightest?
I mean, it's just rocks. Yeah, actually got it.
Yeah, but big rocks.
Okay, I need to go to the mart before I do anything else. So let's do some selling. I haven't been using my amulet coin much, so my money is really poop. I'm gonna run amulet coin in the gym though. Any revives? Because revival herbs and revives I can outright sell. Same with X items. So those work out.
That's good money.
Not the best. So I want 10 net balls and 10 dive balls. The reason is most of my counters throughout now until endgame are going to be rod or surf based. I would say grab ultras, but I'm going to master ball the one. Actually, yeah, I am going to grab ultras. Just with what I got left. Because I have an encounter in Shell Cave, I know for a fact. I hope it's a low tide. Low tide Shell Cave would be amazing. One of these guys teaches Dynamic Punch. Not you, it's you, I think. Damn it, none of my team can learn Dynamic Punch. I'll have to come back when I get something. If I can. One of these items up here, or rocks, should have an item in it. Never mind, I feel stupid now. So if that's the case, I think I'm gonna train a bit with Bender.
Do you remember the rock in Fallout 3 that you could sniper rifle in behind Mechaton?
I don't. I didn't play a lot of Fallout. I'm sorry, I never got caught by Bethesda's hook. And yes,
Yeah,
we're keeping self-destruct.
I played a ton of Fallout 4, and then my save file got deleted, and I was very sad. And then I played the game, like, 2 more times, and it got deleted every time. Just by random. Because I kept, doing
I'm an idiot!
Yes,
damn it! Oh, wait a minute. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. So, here's the deal. I triggered my Mossdeep City encounter, but what I killed was something I already own. So, I'm gonna just re-roll Mossdeep City, and we'll catch a duplicate here to fill in. That way, you know, I have fodder in case somebody dies. That really could have been bad. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yes. I'm not gonna bother training Metagross. I'm sorry, that could have been bad. We're gonna catch a second Sharpedo.
Another.
This will be Mossdeep City. I'm also gonna edit my catch list. So Mossdeep, Sharp, and then about 1, 2, 4 Shark. And not to mention, you know what's better than 1 shark? 2 sharks! Now I have a frenzy.
You love sharks.
Like, you get that now? Now I have a frenzy. And not to mention, I could probably catch a second shark, or a third shark, north of Mossdeep. And I could just run 3 Sharpedo. Especially since I can now do this. And pop repeat balls on them.
You just love
So repeat balls have like, it's like an 18 times multiplier so long as you've caught it before. Hello, King Shark.
We got Pog Shark and King Shark.
So Mossdeep has been fulfilled. Now I'm gonna continue to reel up quickly, that way I can switch back to Bender. I am Bender and Sir Girder. We're running Pog Shark, because Pog Shark is a higher level to start off with.
Pog Shark.
You know how many Sharpedos I've encountered in the past 5 minutes? Is this 4 or 5? These are extremely shark-infested waters.
That's good.
Sharks have a very low percentage of attacking people. So they're probably just concerned for your safety.
Yeah.
Not if I raised it.
They want to inform me about my car's extended warranty.
Yeah, they want to make sure that Wiggums is safe in the waters.
Yeah, I figured they just want to meet Fortress Whale.
They small friends.
Well, apparently I've made them go extinct.
That's bad.
Spoke too soon. Good, I need another Pokemon to level up Bender to 31. Alright, now this is number 5.
numero.
Now, the thing about Bender is there's always that chance I could fumble my inputs and prematurely self-destruct.
Not good.
But that's a risk I'm willing to take. So we're gonna go to Shell Cave. So let us sling Squigga. You know what? Let's bring Pog Shark up in the lead. Teach Pog Shark Surf while we're here. I wonder if I can learn Strength.
That is a
Wow,
good
look at his
question.
moveset. Is this 50 Shades of Ass Cheeks? Bye, Scary Face. We'll keep Crunch, even though it's a special attack. Let me
Better
look
than
up...
nothing.
temporarily. It's the same
I
type
can
attack
look it up.
bonus, which is good. Yeah, look up to see... Well, I'm looking up Sharpedo for its base attack power. So I'm already here on this one, and then I'll start issuing out things. Once I figure out what I'm doing. Okay, I figured out what I need to know there. What I need you to do, potentially, is something. I just don't know what. Not yet, anyway. Actually, I do. What's the level average I'm going to be looking to face against Tate Liza? Focus energy shit, too.
They're low 40s.
How many Pokemon?
4 in total.
Good. So that was that entirely was a test, and you totally passed. The test was whether or not you're going to pull Emerald data or Ruby and Sapphire data.
I specified Emerald.
I know, it's extremely good, because I've had before where I've gotten, like, Ruby and Sapphire info, and then I'm like, wait, what? And I either A, over-prepared, because the gym levels were slightly higher in some cases, in the early game, or I under-prepared, such as the late game. This is a bad matchup.
Oh yeah, by the way, Sharpedo can learn Strength.
Got you. Yeah, actually, I just saw it. Yeah, so Sharpedo, if you saw the page, yeah, you'll see why I wanted to ask that. It has, I believe it has a base attack of 120.
Like one of its best stats.
Oh yeah, and you look at special, and special's like 40, right?
Pretty bad.
And the issue is, based on how typing works in Gen 3, all Dark-type moves are special attacks.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Water-type moves are special attacks, too. So for Sharpedo to be really good, having a decently hitting physical attack means a lot. In the case of Strength, it just so happens you have an 80 damage, 100% accurate move that you can teach almost anything. That's normal. It's like Slam, but it doesn't have poopy accuracy.
Slam is the best move in the world.
Wings is handling this Sailor really well. I'm pleasantly surprised.
He's a bird.
Well, I never, like, Pelipper is one of those Pokemon that I never bothered to train during my story. It just never interested me, you know what I mean?
It's a pelican, and that's about it.
But I'd be lying if I said it hasn't pulled through pretty well. So now Sailor Jerry wants my phone number.
Don't give your phone number to strangers. I mean, unless that's what you're going for.
Okay, this should be a new route as well. So, this is Route 125, whereas I did 124 on Mossdeep. We're fishing again. you'll never guess what I want.
And brain too small.
Think about all the possibilities. Actually, wonder what if I get a Feebas? Nah, I was hoping too much. Well, you need to go away. I'm not fighting you. That'll take way too long with wings. So let's swap in Pog Shark. So you bet your sweet Nippy I want a third Sharpedo.
All of them be Sharpedo.
Could you just imagine I go into the Hall of Fame with 3 Sharpedo?
It would be a beautiful sight.
It would also make for a nice team to take down Steven.
Me and my homie Tate Steven.
That was the biggest pain in the ass fish I've ever had to do. For nothing. For an even weaker nothing!
Wow.
I've used a lot of bad guy Pokemon this run.
Bad guy?
Well, like, I'm running Sharpedo now, which is, like, the bad guy Pokemon for Team Aqua. I ran my Diana before it died on me. And then at one point I had a Numel. And I've had a
that 20 Fire Chem was evil.
Oh yeah, well I named mine RJ Reynolds.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, we gotta kill another Whalmer. My question of the day is if I hit it with Screech, can I one-hit KO the following turn?
Probably. I believe in Screech.
The Sharpedo is Whalmer's natural predator. Gets confused.
Who doesn't? I popped everybody in my body.
Must have felt good.
I
Actually,
feel like
you know what? I'll save
put
me
my-
comment. Okay, we have a double battle, so I want the whale and the shark to fight it together.
they're like fish friends.
Exactly. It's the first time I actually have a full team that's fairly competent, too. Might I just say, especially in a run like this is a rare, or in a run like this, that's a rare treat, you know what I mean? Like, if it should be easy.
Good. We found early game Blood Sword. It had nothing on it, but you know, found it like right after I started.
That was an easy battle.
Quite lacking difficulty.
Alright, place your bet. High tide or low tide in Shoal Cave?
It's gonna be low tide, I believe.
You're correct.
Oh my god, that.
Shoal Cave encounter! Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's crunch it, because it shouldn't kill. I'm not gonna lie, I saw my health bar depleting. I nearly shit my pants. I thought I was gonna kill it for a minute.
Sweat.
Let's use net balls. Okay, Shoal Cave encounter is a Spheal.
Not bad. Could get pretty good.
What do I name it?
Good question.
Let's see. While you debate on that, I'm gonna add it to my death counter, to my catch counter, for my catch notepad.
I was gonna say Mr. Blubs.
Mr. Blubs.
Cause like blubber.
Yeah, I didn't want to name it Blubber though. Alright, I guess we're just gonna call it Frank.
That's pretty good.
Not
Does it sell
Hank.
propane?
No, you think of Hank. And I already have a Hank. Oh, you know, we'll call you Bill. No.
I still think it's so weird that Bill or like Will can be abbreviated to.
Actually, you know what? I know exactly what I'm
Bill
calling
and Bill.
you. You are Billiam.
Yes, it's like a mix.
Okay, so now that we have that taken out of the way, we are gonna keep Pogshark in the party up front. I'm going to super repel, so I only encounter heavy Pokemon in terms of level, and we're gonna loot the shit out of Shoal Cave. Because with it being low tide, it means I can get a TM for Ice Beam in here. This guy... Ooh, cool, the filtering's working. That's what I wanted. A Golbat would have allowed me to filter Victory Road, and that's gonna be harder now.
Look at that.
Especially having to deal with that. I might swap, what's it called? One of my high levels, like Squigums in the front, just so I don't have to battle the wild Pokemon. Also, with me getting that one encounter here, I've completely locked myself out of Snorunt, albeit that's not a huge loss.
I got a Snorunt in Sun and Moon, and I named it Tutor. And I accidentally treated him, and I got very sad.
I'll put it to you this way, if I had the option for a Frostlass in Gen 3, I would go for Snorunt, but Lily's really bad. So this old man will give you a Shell Bell if you give him 5 Shoal Salts and 5 Shoal Shells. Salts require low tide, shells require high tide.
Do they have the same probability of happening? Or is one like less
They have
probable?
it's based on what time of day it is.
Oh.
And so the benefit of a low tide is you can go fucking everywhere in the lower districts. In addition, it's the only time you get access to the icy sublayer. And the ice layer house is, what's it called? Ice Beam. In addition, I believe I also get access to 2 really nice items here. I get the Black Belt, which is good for increasing fighting type moves. But I believe I also get the Focus Band. And the Focus Band is the first time ever in a Nuzlocke that I have a chance at essentially a 10% mulligan to keep somebody off a death list.
And of course, it's Pogshark.
It's not the Focus Sash, where it's a guarantee but it vanishes. It's definitely not. It's like, you know, I'm probably still gonna lose that Pokemon, but
It's...
yeah, here's the Focus Band. Being able to give a 10% chance of surviving This should always be equipped to whoever I feel like is in the most danger. For now, I'm gonna give it to Bender. Because Pogshark is really fast and has typing. And more importantly, I have another shark. Bender is my last chance of an electric Pokemon in the entire game. Sans Chinchou. That probably won't happen. So this is the icy layer of Shoal Cave. Got a couple of puzzles that I gotta figure out real quick, like.
I just ran out. I was trying to do something right here.
There we
Ran out of
go.
time for it.
Then to do this puzzle, I'm gonna have to go there, up and out. It's like tying a shoelace.
I remember I had completely forgotten how to tie my shoes one time. In
It's
like
okay.
4th grade.
Look, I didn't learn until like 4th, 5th grade. You haven't never
Because, you know, I'm the kind of person that like doesn't untie their shoes. I just pull them off.
Yeah, I'm guilty of doing the same exact thing. You're not alone there.
And then, so I just never tied my shoes ever, and I ended up forgetting.
Hang on, I'm doing a quick bout of thinking.
Thinking's good for you.
There we go. There's ice or hail. Hail! I feel ripped off.
You should.
The shit. I thought there was an ice beam down here. I'm so mad now. Oh well. Alright, Sharpedo, move it. Or my bad, Gyarados, move it. Let's grab even more salt. And even more salt. I should have 5 salts now. Four. I'm missing 1 salt. So once I grab that 1 salt, I will be able to leave Shoal Cave. Because it wasn't... Oh, okay. That means I probably missed one of the beginning salts. That's frustrating, actually.
So,
Is it now?
Either that, or unless I got my information wrong, and it's only 4 and 4. I'm almost positive. You mind doing a check on that?
For what?
Requirements for the shell bell.
I shall.
Just not thoroughly convinced that I have the right intel.
I collect 4 shoal salts and 4 shoal shells.
Alright, cool, that's what I needed to hear. Let's get the Shrek out of here. Where's my escape
Oh,
routes?
pausing doesn't stop the time. Oh no, it does. Never mind.
I had all of them that I needed then. That's good. Pop a safety save, because I haven't done that already. While you're at it, what are the timetables for low and high tide? If it's close, then we could end up going back to Shoal Cave in about an hour. What's it
High
say?
tide is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. to 3 a.m.
So 2 hours before high tide, because I do want the shell bell, but that means I won't get shell bell for 2 hours, so that's fine. I have Slateport City because we have Trick Room we have to do, but we also have the gym. So let's go to the fly back to Mossdeep, and I think we're gonna start clearing out the trainers in the Gaim. Matter of fact, hey, actually, I'm curious if you're if you don't have your hands full, what Pokemon has a higher special attack? Sharpedo or Gyarados? I think I'm gonna throw Billiam in daycare, possibly with Hank. I'm debating the Hank thing.
No.
You have time, I'm gonna go throw people in daycare.
So the special attack of Gyarados is 70, and Sharpedo's special attack is 95.
Okay, so I will be rocking 2 Sharpedos against, what's it called? That means Sharpedo overall has better attack at the cost of bulk compared to Gyarados, so yeah, I'm gonna double down on Sharpedos against Tate Liza. We're gonna temporarily throw Wings in box. And I'm gonna huck... if I throw Gyarados in there, he's gonna forget moves and junk, and that will be unfortunate. Now, Gyarados is gonna go in the box. Their time's up on the team. And then I'm also gonna temporarily... Actually, I'll temporarily make space on daycare. So let me daycare in Hank and, the other, Hank and Billiam. I'll update my party later, bye. Just because I'm not fully convinced with what I got yet. 2 Sharpedos, is that freaky or what?
It's scary.
So now, I need to teach the other Sharpedo Surf and Strength. One of King Shark's move pool is worse. No, it's the exact same.
That was bad.
Oh, I didn't say it was good now, did I?
It's
No.
not worse.
Well, like,
It's
it's move
just as
pool
bad.
wise, to explain the moves that they had right, at least in current gen standards. Crunch is good, Focus Energy is very niche-y mediocre, Screech can actually proc a swap and what's it called, Scareface slightly less so. But in a single player camp, they're bad. Especially on a Pokemon like Sharpedo, that's really frail. So they're pretty much done on moves, unless I teach them Hyper Beam, which I might later. I also can't put the sharks in daycare, otherwise they will fornicate, and breeding's against the rules.
Fornication is not allowed.
So I want Pogshark in front, King Shark second. Actually, I want King in front, Pog second. Actually, no, I don't. Yes, I probably do, pending strength. 82 versus 82 at a difference of level. King Shark is actually way better than Pog Shark as an attacker. King is quiet, whereas Pog is jolly. We're going to be clearing out Trick Room, so I'm giving King Shark the amulet coin.
Here comes the money.
Wherever I put the amulet coin. Oh, you have it. I'm like trying to remember where the held items are displayed. And yeah, here comes some money. I'm not gonna do a sound effect because it's really loud.
Money time.
So I think I have 4 bouts of Trick Room I have to do.
Launcher.
It is. But it also should net me a free rare candy that I can save.
Pretty rare.
And it should net me stuff like the smoke ball for later. My low-key was not paying attention to that glint.
But it was so important. I'm lying.
I'm trying to remember what this trick challenge is. Oh, it's a strength one. It's like, I wonder what Sharpedo used strength. Kind of a bad matchup, all things considered. I need to cleanly 2-hit KO it and pray it doesn't hit me with high jump kick. I don't have to worry about force palms, so that's good.
That is.
That better not be HP fighting. That was HP fighting. It was either that or HP grass or HP thunder, but I'm pretty sure it's HP fighting. You know what I like? Getting detect stalled out 4 turns.
Who doesn't?
Just, you know, it makes the world go round. 3,000 doll hairs. Tate Liza should be very intriguing. Oh man, we got mech mail. Let's grab the scroll. I'm hoping this isn't, like, a Machoke, otherwise I'll be upset.
Well, then you won't be upset.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm already starting to get upset. Makuwita could be bad. It's beefy.
I don't know what.
Okay, we're fine. I keep forgetting that, like, 90 base special attack isn't too shabby. That could hurt. Machoke has Revenge, I'm pretty dang sure, and that'll be a 1-hit KO if I don't 1-hit KO it. Yeah, it's Seismic Toss, I need to end up with flies. I think seismic toss hits me if I'm flying, I'm not sure.
It perfectly counters. It suplexes you back to the ground.
Yeah, could you imagine?
They jump up and they just pull you down.
The reason I say that is there's some moves that can hit you even if you're partially immune, like digging or diving or fly. And so when I went up against Bruno on my first attempt of the Elite Four in Crystal, Bruno's hit on top used dig, and it just so happened that I hit with Earthquake. And then my co-hosts were like, "You killed him! He dug his own grave and you killed him!"
You murdered him.
Alright, Battle Girl. Let's see what you got.
So, I'm playing Dead Cells, right?
Yeah.
And I just upgrade my sword, because I added a modifier to it.
Uh-oh.
Not your shark against a grass type.
That's a grass fighting type.
So you can roll through it.
I know I can.
Okay, so we're gonna hit it with Sludge Bomb and Prey. It's my Breloom be gone. That wasn't too bad. We racked in about $5,000.
A lot of money. In real
You're
life.
Assassin's Day.
Now the question is this Smoke Ball or is this Rare Candy? Smoke Ball. So Smoke Ball has a niche use in a Nuzlocke. You'll never guess what it is.
Not dying.
No. I'll let you in on the secret. So Smoke Ball's ability is if a Pokemon that has it as a held item tries to flee, it's guaranteed unless it's stopped by like it's either A, guaranteed regardless, or it has a limitation where you still can't flee if the opposing Pokemon has like Shadow Tag or Arena Trap. So it's useful in the sense that, let's say you get your ass kicked, and you're down to your nitty-gritty, nothing left, and you're stuck in a really strong area, you can equip the Smoke Ball and pucker your butt cheeks right out of the area into a spot that you can actually grind in.
You just leave.
Whereas
You just say no
usually-
thanks.
Well, the thing is, without the Smoke Ball, most Pokemon would keep you from fleeing once they outspeed you. So now, this should be the one from Norman. This is chick house. Yep.
Concierge outfit. Why didn't I get that?
Clickety clack.
I'm pretty sure it's because you have to be in the second.
That guy looks like
one the first.
such an average man. Why do you just...
Oh, I thought I did on purpose because I thought we were trainer battles.
They caught it. I think.
Not the water type. That is Azrael. It's normal. Zigzagoon. It was a Poochyena and Ruby and Sapphire. Fortress City, how many tree houses are there? Wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 7. No, it's not 7. Damn it! It's 6. There's 4 on the top. And then there's 2 on the bottom. When was Route 110? Shoot, what's that? Damn it! Would have been Oddish. I can't remember Route 110's location off the top of my head.
Just gonna say funny plant.
Doesn't use leech life, that's dust dogs.
On it all.
Team Aqua will use Impedalberg. Gianna. Cycling road. How many triathletes? No! Some of these are actual straight up humdingers.
Are human hearts.
I'm gonna get the scroll this time, that way on repeats I only have to try for the door. Quick, what's the price of a burn heal?
I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's 150.
Man, that'll put him at the same price because smells $50. But I think it's $200.
It's 150 to 195. I'll specify Emerald.
Why would it be 195? That's such an odd amount, don't you think?
Oh, that's for sold. It can be bought for 300 to 210.
Damn it! That would have been higher. Oh well.
Sorry.
Now you're
I
fine.
misread.
This is the worst trick room by a mile. It's my fault. The moment you said the weird amount, I should have known you were saying a sell price. Alright, trick bot number 3. I saw number 4 and 5 too. I never entered the trainer school. I actually have to do that this episode because I need the quick claw. This is like the most boring trick room, am I right?
I'm not captivated.
Like, holy smokes, I'm bored to tears. This better be the rip game.
Crying.
Super Potion is $700, Repel's $350, Soda Pop is $250. I know that off the top of my head, just from this being my third Nuzlocke and me having to ration dollars. In Seashore House, were there more... What? Where is the Seashore House? Well, we got it anyway. Oh, that would have been the Soda Shack? Alright, give me the 4 tree houses, so that way I can get 6. No!
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna try for the door and pray I don't have to do all of them in one go.
Man.
Okay, cool. That was so stupid. And it is possible to leave without talking to the trick master, and then that becomes really bad. TM12?
Team 13. Team
Okay,
points.
I'm stupid curious. Great. Actually, that could be useful. Taunt could be useful coming up. Especially since I know
Most
Tate and
useful
Liza... Well, think about it like this. Tate and Liza give out the TM for Calm Mind, which is, like, really good. It increases your special attack and special defense in one go. But it means all of their Pokemon are going to learn it. Okay, Trick Room is used up because he's making new quizzes now. Safety save. We need to go to Mauville City and swap our bike. Because I'm anticipating Sky Pillar potentially this episode. If I pick up the pace, but it'll probably happen. So we're gonna heal. And then we're gonna, at this moment, realize that we flew straight to Mossdeep City instead of flying to Mauville to swap our bike. So much for pacing, am I right?
Where it's a good pace.
Not to mention, I'm gonna have to thwart Team Magma once again. But I do get help from the most magnificent man himself.
Yes. Look at Walter.
Yeah.
So
Walter!
helpful.
So let's get the Mach Bike. And the reason is there are panels in Sky Pillar that are collapsible, and you need the Mach Bike in order to cross them. Okay, let's attempt to take on some of Mossdeep Gym. King Shark and Pog Shark still in front. This will probably be really ugly. I'm expecting high 30s for the gym trainers, so I will be out-leveled going into this straight up. But you know what? What do you expect? They won't be able to touch us with their psychic moves, and fairy isn't a thing either. It'll be the Wand Whittle. Okay, we need to strength Curlia. I guess this is at this point we are officially rocking the feeding frenzy.
Frenzy of food.
Actually, heck with it. I'm gonna edit my team members real quick. Because it's just that good. So bear with me. And now we can go here. And do a little fanoodling.
Take a shower. I haven't even there yet because everything.
Oh my gosh, I hate it when it's a beeping, what's it called? When it's a warp file instead. Like, no, I don't want that. I want a basic image. Okay, now let me try. That failed so hard. Okay, I will. You know what? I think I'm probably gonna edit it later. But I want to try one last.
Just break the door open.
Well, I just hate it when I don't get the good image right off the bat. Irritates me.
I didn't know that you could do that.
Do what?
Talking to Jacob, you can break the specific door open. Didn't know that you could. It's like a tribute door.
This one's making
That's not it.
See, now I'm starting to feel like a gym leader, or like a member of the Elite Four, because I'm rocking a predominantly themed team now.
We got the fish.
Literally. I'm like, yeah, aside from Bender, everybody else is water type.
Yeah, we have to be diverse in our group.
But they're working so well. The frenzy, the literal feeding frenzy is actually ripping it in this gym.
I accidentally did a thing I didn't mean to do.
What'd you do?
I accidentally added a modifier to the thing I didn't want to add a modifier to because I was talking
What?
It was all of my money. I have none.
That is highly unfortunate.
Girafarig is such a weird Pokemon.
It is.
Honestly, they're just some weird Pokemon over at Game Freak.
It has that, like, Mario inspiration, too, with the mob on its back. Notice how King Shark is slower than the Sawtooth, but Pog Shark outsped it?
It's because the shark is Pog.
Has to be. Oh! It was. Well, you know what's the worst part? We're adding another Sharpedo right after this battle.
Let's go!
Because I do have the route north of Mossdeep. I never caught anything there, so... It could have been worse. I'm still not all that confident we can take on the Girafarig, though, if I'm being completely honest.
I believe.
It could stomp. Oh, it's going for agility. Because I was gonna say it could stomp and potentially kill King Shark. No, never mind. We're fine.
Isle of Corpses.
$3,400, so their death was in fact worth $3,400. Alright.
That's what you would sell your best friends for.
So let's go catch another. That's so bad. I still can't believe it died that fast. Map nav to make sure. Okay, good. We are 25. But it'll be worth it. Would you laugh if it was an immediate Sharpedo?
It would be amazing. I would give quite the chuckle.
You know, we got King Shark. And if they live past the Elite Four, the 2 Sharpedo should be able to whoop ass on most of Steven's team. I think the only Pokemon they'd have trouble with would be Cradilly.
That's Pokemon.
Oh, I take that back. Cradilly and Skarmory. But Skarmory can be zapped by Bender.
Do not run on the
Why not, Jacob?
because it drops your health.
Do a little training while I'm here. Gotta make sure the shark is eaten after all, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Come on, Sharpedo! Wait, you know what? Is Sharpedo even catchable on this route via rod? Should be. Yeah, it is.
Compared.
I'm just getting the poop encounters. It's okay, King Shark is cool.
I just got the teleportation artifact. You're right.
Gonna eat a super potion.
What do you think the potions would taste like?
Well, they're sprays. It's a spray, so
Yeah, but like,
if you're
Gotta
gonna eat
wonder.
it, it would probably be the epitome of like trying to lick a speed stick or something like that, I imagine.
hey, don't underestimate the flavor. What
Back
if
in the
like
day,
a really good smelling speed stick?
yeah, just get the musk.
Exactly.
But I will say, back in the day, I used to reminisce on what the different berries tasted like in the Pokemon land.
Well, a lot of the times it like says that what they taste like.
Yeah, but it doesn't do it justice, especially considering. Oh, there we go. It describes like their texture and shit. You know what I mean?
Like what most of them are bitter, I know that.
Hey,
Or at least pretty decent amount of them.
should I just say fudge it and throw the repeat ball without weakening it? Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, it'll work.
How should I have known? It didn't work. Oh, that actually
How could
hurt
that
quite a bit.
King Shark, no.
We're just gonna swap in wings. Actually, that's probably not the best idea. I think you can crit and do like effective damage. We're gonna swap in Squigums.
That's what I was looking for. I got the thing I wanted.
Squigums. I know.
Who doesn't love Squidums?
Let's attempt another repeat. And then if that doesn't work, I'll attempt to use a bubble beam.
And then you'll another repeat.
Well, I mean, I'll pray at the, oops. I'll pray that I don't kill it.
Yes, a crit.
Okay, now I should have better odds with repeat. Even a crit shouldn't kill me, because I have a lot of special defense bases. Uh-oh. So, we are out of repeats.
Bad.
So this is no longer a sure thing. But we do have netballs and dives.
Yes.
I'm thinking right now, because I can always kill and try again.
Right on this weapon I have this cruise.
Buys me a little time on hucking balls. There we go. Alright, welcome to the team to replace Pog Shark. You are Arlong.
Oh, Pog Shark.
That actually could have gone. That was going really bad. I was low-key getting scared. I was gonna lose somebody over something stupid like that encounter. Yeah, Squigums, like, I had to debate for a while. That's why I swapped to Fortress Whale. I just didn't like my chances of living a crit. Oops. Oh, you know what this means?
Oof.
I have to teach the texts
The ancient text.
for surf and strength.
The knowledge passed down.
The gospel. I tell you what, if you have access to like Crunchyroll or VRV, I implore you, you gotta do yourself a huge favor and start watching. You gotta start watching ReZero.
I started watching it, but kind of stopped.
It's really good. I mean, it's a little slow and awkward at the beginning, ish, but it's really good. I'm easily anticipating season 3 right now.
No, it's not coming out soon.
I believe
I know that.
3 should be out. Well, it got postponed. People were saying that it might not come out until like 2025.
That is a long time.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding in the magma hideout because it's my best grind spot to get people close to 40. And if I have my 2 sharks, the Feeding Frenzy, up at level 40, they can probably solo Tate Liza. Am I wrong for thinking that?
Absolutely.
Well... Oh boy, I have to go to Mauville City.
Do you?
Actually, I don't. No, I don't, but the road to get to the magma hideout is now longer.
Oh, that's such a great item right here. The upgrade on it shoots a volley of arrows. 0 damage an arrow.
Oh, that's an amazing upgrade. 10 out of 10. Ooh. While I'm here, actually, I do want a side quest out real quick. There's something I want. This cave has the TM for Toxic inside.
That's a good TM.
It is. It's amazingly good, especially on stally fights. So you gotta have strength. There's Toxic, and I think there's also a Firestone in here. come on. There we go. Now you know what I can use that on?
What?
Nothing.
Nice.
I had a Vulpix that I could have used it on, but I lost the Vulpix. So unfortunately, there's not another Pokemon in the game that I can catch that I can use that Firestone on. I'm perma-locked from actually using it. So I'm probably going to sell it.
Money?
Yeah, but still. Now if I get a green shard, I can get a leaf stone, and I can use that. I can use that on my Oddish later. If, you know, in the event that I want a Vileplume. So now, I need to make sure that I land right, because I don't have the Acro Bike. So I can't come back up. I can't backtrack anymore. Also, there should be no more magma grunts in here, so I can just freely roam. Which means I will be turning my animations off. Yeah, people are like, but you just got out of a grind. Well, this is preemptive. I don't want to lose my feeding frenzy immediately against Tate Liza.
Nice done.
Not to mention, they have 4 Pokemon in their 40s. I have 2.
Less.
I feel like I'm allowed to even the odds by pulling two Pokemon up to level 40.
Boos.
There should be 32, maybe? No, not quite. The next Graveler or Torkoal will be 32 for sure. What up, Carlos? Yeah, doing a little grinding before Gym 7.
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool. This should be level 32. I'm actually surprised my speed isn't as high as I thought on a King Shark. It's actually relatively low. Wonder if my quiet nature is pulling the speed detriment, because I don't exactly know the increases and decreases of all natures.
You're telling me you don't know every single thing about Pokemon?
Huh?
You're telling me you don't know every single thing about Pokemon?
I don't know. Of course not. Are you kidding me? I know quite a bit, but there's still things that even I have to look up that I don't quite exactly have memorized. That's why Gen 1 and Gen 2 were slightly easier. I didn't have to worry about natures or EVs. But what do you do?
Nothing.
I feel like Sharpedo's a slow leveler. It is. I was wondering why it felt like I wasn't gaining a lot of progress per level. It's because Sharpedo is Pokemon in the class of others that level up slowly.
He's big.
Dog's barking. Wonder if sister-in-law had food delivered. I'll take that as probably.
Definitely.
Good news is we are almost 33. I don't know if I'll take them both to 40, because I feel like especially with the fact that they're fully evolved, I can probably get away with taking them to 35. That being fine. Because we're also going to take on all of the gym Pokemon trainers as well. I mean, they already took on 4 of them prior to the death of the first shark.
In peace.
No, they got taken straight to Davy Jones' locker. King Shark needs to level up off this. Good. That's a good level up. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2. I mean, that special defense and defense are extremely bad. Oh, man, Slash! That's arguably better than Strength. It's slightly weaker, don't get me wrong, but it has that crit rate stored in. I'm actually going to get rid of Screech on King Shark. Because I'll just move delete Strength later. And then maybe I'll keep Strength on Arlong and not get Slash. Safety save.
Wow, I'm almost already done with that.
So I'll probably have to do 1 round of healing, maybe 2, in terms of PP. Oops, I forgot to swap moves. Actually, how good does Crush do on these guys? I can probably Crunchitize me, Captain, the Geodudes. This spot would be a pain in the butt to grind in newer generations due to Sturdy.
I mean, my homies hate Sturdy.
Well, Sturdy is a pain in the ass, because, like, Gen 5 and onward, they made it where it's essentially a focus sash, that it's impossible to be one-hit KO'd ever. But, like, Gen 3 and Gen 4, it only protected you against one-hit KO moves. So that meant, unless you were facing something that had, like, Fissure, or Sheer Cold, or Guillotine, Horn Drill, it was useless.
I'm so weak right now.
It's dawned on me too. The 2 sharks have the highest special attack out of all my water-type Pokemon.
And Sharky was like known for having not great special attack. Sharpedo doesn't have like amazing special attack.
It doesn't, but at base 90, I think the only thing that comes close to it in special attack, I think it's either tied, slightly under, or slightly over, is Wailord. Because Gyarados has like a base 70, or it's like a 65 or something like that. Tentacruel is a 70. I think Wailord is an 80. But I could be wrong, it could be like 100. But I can tell after this battle, once Arlong levels up, I'll compare special attacks. And I know there's a 10 level gap, but it'll give me still a rough idea. It'll at least let me gauge potential.
Yeah.
So Arlong's at 70 at 32, 9 levels later. And Fortress Whale's at 82, so I think they have the same base. Like, I'm now extremely positive that they have the same base. I don't know, did you ever play original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald?
I did not.
Tell you what, I didn't play Emerald when I was younger. I didn't play it until much later. It was like eye-opening on how much they added in Emerald compared to Ruby and Sapphire.
I grew up on Pokemon Diamond.
And see, I played Diamond and Pearl too, but my thing was like, when my first intro to Gen 4 is Platinum, I had saved up money right before the school year. My mom had taken me to GameStop for me to buy Platinum. And then playing one of my friends' copies of Pearl later, I was like, man, there's stuff that's missing. But Diamond and Pearl are still a good game. Well, they're good games, but they're not like Platinum, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Platinum, even though Gen 4 isn't usually remembered fondly, Platinum was a gem in most aspects. It had a nice difficulty curve, it was a fairly lengthy single-player campaign in terms of story, it had a phenomenal aftergame. Like, I can't really fault Platinum on doing anything wrong, except maybe the messed up badge placement in the gym case. Well, that's it. And when the only major fault I have with you as a game is a technicality based on the fact that the cases are the same as Diamond and Pearl, then I can live with it. Oh, I didn't mean to use Surf. Oh well. It's like Emerald. Emerald is... I hold Emerald in that same boat. Because it has good difficulty, even in terms of a Nuzlocke, phenomenal amounts of added content, not to mention a super boss, and a battle frontier.
Super urban.
Torkoal.
Like a fire.
Torkoal's nice. Torkoal makes the EXP journey quicker.
No, my phone is dying. It's at 10%. Oh no.
Wait a minute, just hit me. I checked Arlong and not King Shark for special. Arlong King Shark has more special attack than Fortress Whale. 81 at level 33. Compared to 82 at 41, yeah. That means Arlong is a physical threat, most likely. No, they're tied. Arlong's just naturally worse. I mean, better defense, but at what cost? That's still good. Still really good. That's also really good. Yeah, I think I'm giving Arlong slash too.
Bro, that hiccups.
You and your hiccups. Okay. They're both level 33. I think we're gonna... what do I have for ethers? I have 2 max elixirs. I don't really want to use those. But I guess. This is such a waste right now, but I don't want to have to go all the way back and heal either. Feels bad. Safety save, though. Ooh, actually, I do have a question for you if you're not too busy. On Tate Liza's team, do they have any moves that are fighting type, grass type, or thunder type? Or bug type? Trust me when I say it does matter. It matters extensively for my plans. For all intents and purposes.
There's a level 41 clay doll and level 41 not tube. But as their leads, but it clay doll knows Earthquake, Ancient Power, Psychic, and Light Screen.
So, Light Screen could be troublesome for setup, because it would allow them to tank my serfs. Earthquake could be a little troublesome based on the multi-hitting capabilities. And Ancient Power could be troublesome if they start racking in stat boosts, but if we dole out serfs first, which we will, based on speed, we should be okay. What about Sawtooth?
He has Psychic, Sunny Day, Confuse Ray, and Calm Mind.
And that's Sawtooth?
Yes.
Okay, that could be really bad, and here's why. The Psychic I'm not worried about because it can't touch us. Confuse Ray can make our lives hell due to having a high attack stat and low defense stat. Sunny Day is terrible because that will weaken our serfs. In addition, I'm almost positive the Solrock in reserve has Solar Beam.
That is correct.
And I'm pretty sure Solrock in reserve also has access to Sunny Day.
The Lunatone knows Light Screen, Psychic, Hypnosis, and Calm Mind.
So
Solrock...
Oh, my bad. Continue.
Solrock knows Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Psychic, and Flamethrower.
So Solrock is a no contest with the exception of Solar Beam, and Solrock has a decent... actually, it doesn't. Solrock's special attack stat isn't that great. Because Solrock and Lunatone, there's sibling Pokemon, in the sense that Lunatone has higher special stats, whereas Solrock has higher physical stats. And it's reflected in the move pools as well, because Solrock gets an influx of Rock-type moves. In later gens, it gets like Stone Edge and Rock Slide and that sort of deal. Hypnosis could be shit, though. On the Lunatone, like, that could be irritating to deal with. All in all, it's a pickle. And I'm not exactly at the forefront of confidence of being able to one-round KO the Clay Doll and the Sawtooth. If you can, what is the base special defenses of Sawtooth and Clay Doll? because I know going into this, we're working with 2 Pokemon that have base 90s. And we also can peg that Claydol's going to take a ×2 due to type effectiveness, but Xatu's going to be taking neutral damage all day.
Xatu has a base special defense of 70.
Okay, so Xatu will live it on the terribly side, but it makes me think that we should probably have hold items of Sea Incense and Mystic Water to boost potency. And I think Claydol's like a base 80.
Claydol's a base special defense of 120.
Okay, so that could hurt too, but Claydol's also gonna take 2 times effectiveness from our attack. The other thing to consider is we cannot rely on strength or slash in this battle, as only Xatu would be affected based on type effectiveness of normal attack moves. Makes it a pickle, am I right?
Quite a legume.
Ooh, actually, I do want you to do another search if you're down for it. Cross-compare base speed stats of Wailord to Claydol. I have a hunch I might be able to get away with using Water Sport turn 1 if I run Wailord, but give me a quick moment because I'm going to go get a bottle of water.
Alright.
Okay, you got those numbers?
Claydol has a base speed of level 75.
Oh god, I think it's faster than me.
And Wailord has a base speed of 60.
Mm-hmm. So it'll immediately outspeed me. Because the plan of action is if I could gain the leg up on the Wailord, on the Claydol, I could have gone for Water Spout, which does damage that is based on how much hit points I have. And in terms of damage, to give you an idea, it outpaces Hydro Pump in just sheer potency.
Yeah.
Not a big deal, though. I still think we can be fine with Arlong and King Shark. It'll be the greatest crossover in all of history. Because King Shark is a shark, and I think Arlong will respect that. But because Arlong is a fishman shark, King Shark will realize that he's also a shark. It's like the match made in heaven, right? They get to take on the sun and the moon. You're getting there, too. Arlong's already gonna be 35, or close to it after this. So, in the event that these sharks die, I do have access to more sharks. But I don't want to plan that far ahead because I still have hope with these sharks. I mean, we're crunching through rocks. How am I looking on power points? Can I squeak level 36 out? Probably not. Swapping King Shark. Because I can at least level them both back up via the gym as well. Ooh, actually, I got an inquiry for you. Looking at the moves list of a Sharpedo, and by moves list I mean what it learns via level up and not TMs or breeding or anything like that. Anything that sparks or catches your eye, assuming Gen 3.
Oh. Searching.
I think it'd be a good test of merit, am I right? Now mind you, moves that catch your eye can also include moves that it's already learned. Or already could have learned, because I do have move relearner capabilities, albeit slightly limited currently.
So it's learned by level up, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't count TMs because, aside from a few certain TMs, they are extremely limited by nature. Although, I have another interesting thing I can do, speaking of TMs. I can teach them hidden power. I don't know what their typing will be at all, but it is an option. In the case of Hank ended up with hidden power grass when I taught it to him. Which is actually really good, because Hank didn't learn any grass type moves.
Oh, what level is your Sharpedo?
They are 33 and 35, respectively.
So both of them know Slash.
Yes.
And
They
then there's
both know Surf,
Taunt.
Strength, Crunch, and Slash currently.
The only ones that really, like, pique my interest, really, would be the Skull Bash and, like, maybe Agility.
So what else?
But, like, there's Taunt at 38, Swagger at 43, Skull Bash at 48, and Agility at 53.
Okay, so let's break them down, right? Taunt could be useful. We do have it in TM form, but the fact they can learn it via level up is good news. Taunt would allow me to prevent my opponents from setting up, period. And I actually probably will tech it into one of the Sharpedos. Oh my god, that's the answer!
Oh my god.
That's literally the answer. I can literally taunt them to prevent the use of status moves turn 1. And then they'll be under the effects of the taunt for 5 turns. From there, start spamming Surf. If it means train them to 38, then we'll do it just so we get access to taunt on both. Swagger could be useful later down the line, but it's a double-edged sword. Agility is nice on paper, but we're already pretty fast as a Sharpedo. And Skull Bash is too slow, unfortunately. While we gain defensive stats, we're still extremely frail, and I believe Skull Bash only hits for a base 120 in power, and we can get close to that with Return if need be.
Skull Bash is 100 in Emerald.
No, then even then it would be worth it. Even with the power setup, that would be limited one time. It would be outclassed by Return. And in terms of viability, I would actually outclass it by Strength. Because in the time it takes for one Skull Bash, I can hit 2 Strengths for base 160. But Taunt is a game changer. It's constantly
Yes.
overlooked, usually, but the more you think about it, specifically, like, imagine Taunt against Winona, where you could taunt the Altaria and keeping it from setting up Dragon's Dances. That could have saved me 3 team members. Anything that it learned in the past that would be decently viable? Or is it all just like basic shit?
Pretty basic. Nothing you haven't already had that would matter.
Fair.
I mean, there's focus energy.
But that would be
But-
too slow.
Yeah.
Come on, Torkoal, don't protect. I need every use of serve so I can level. Every time a Torkoal uses protect, it's me paying penance for losing Jeff against Winona. It is nice that I have 2 Sharpedos, so like this feels pretty decent. Not to mention, Sharpedo is another one of those Pokemon that I never used in a playthrough of Gen 3. It just never crossed my mind.
You overlook it because it's like, oh, sure.
Well, it's a cool Pokemon. Like, I like its design. I do, in fact, think it looks good, but by the time you encounter it, it's so late in the game, unless you fished out of your way for a Carvana, that you usually already have your team made up, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it becomes really hard to justify adding new members when you have a pre-made team. Now, in a Nuzlocke, it's different, because let's be honest, if a team lives extremely long, then you just count it as blessed, and you go on from there. Otherwise, end up like me, and you change your team members, like, every 5 seconds. Or, every 5 episodes.
Oh, we need more fish on the team.
Well, we got. I mean, it's already looking like high tide at the pier. And with access to Crunch, I keep on disregarding Crunch, but Crunch in those double battles against the Psychics could actually do astronomical damage.
You bite them.
Yeah, literally, you gotta eat to win.
I accidentally just closed Discord.
Yeah, you're still in the call.
I closed it instinctively.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I decided to give Panera Bread a try for the first time in my existence. And I ordered 3 items. I ordered the mac and cheese, because everybody always talks about how awesome the mac and cheese is. And I did that with like a side of their baguette or whatever. And then I did like a Caesar with their chips, because you had to try the chips. And then I did some like chicken broccoli quinoa, whatever. Did it with an apple, because I like apples.
Who doesn't?
And so the mac and cheese is extremely fucking overrated. Straight up.
It is.
That being said, it does taste good. And so in my case, I hollowed out the baguette, which was surprisingly good as well. And I filled it with the mac and cheese, and that was actually kind of bomb as fuck. And then the Caesar. It was kind of atypical. The dressing was a little iffy, but overall, it actually wasn't too bad. It was pretty decent as well. But the quinoa teriyaki thing, on paper, I was going in to think I was going to hate it, but it was also really good. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm not entirely sold on Panera Bread. I still think it's pretentious as hell. But I'm not going to say that that their food is, completely terrible and inedible. Like, I'll go out of my way and buy it and eat it. It's joined the ranks of Applebee's, where I now consider it an option, but it's not at the top of my list.
That's a very mid-tier for most of the food.
Yeah.
What, Carl's Jr. though? Even like it's a completely different type of chain, but Carl's Jr. burgers are so good.
I haven't been to the one in town that often. The last time I did breakfast, and I was kind of disappointed. But back when I used to go to Carl's Jr., I used to go down whenever I was in Vancouver, and from past experiences, yeah, I have to agree, they make a good burger. I need to try our local chain again because it has been a minute. You ever get the chicken strips at Dairy Queen?
That's the chicken strip basket.
Yeah, Dairy Queen does like a chicken strip basket that you get. It comes with like toast and fries. Get gravy on the side to dip it in. Nothing mind-blowing. It's very, very basic fare, but it's a neat novelty nonetheless.
Yeah, they used to put a lot of small chicken strips in the basket. Like, you know, you get 3 chicken strips and then you get like a batter nub.
Literally, and it's disappointing because I remember as a kid growing up, like, we family used to only go to Dairy Queen for desserts, and going to Dairy Queen was rare. Like, it would maybe happen once, maybe twice in a calendar year, you know what I mean? And I remember going there one time and actually getting food from the one in Kelso, and going there with my stepdad, and it was awesome. Like, Dad got me the flamethrower burger, and, you know, got it with Cotton Candy Blizzard, and the burger was really good, you know? And then you get food from there nowadays, and it's, like, lifeless, and it's kind of shit. And, like, the cheese curds are always cold by the time you get them.
I have cheese curds at Dairy Queen.
They're nowhere near as good as the ones at Kentucky Fried Colonel.
Well, I mean, they are actually pretty good. Like, when they're cold, you can re-microwave them.
I mean, yeah, but, like, come on, like, they're at their best when they're piping hot, you know what I mean? Like, fresh out of the fryer. And when you go to the A&W, usually 9 times out of 10 they are, and they're absolutely amazing, as always. Like, I'll go into that KFC A&W literally just for a large curd and a float. Because it's that good.
What, the chocolate dipped cones at Dairy Queen? They're so basic, but they're so good, you know?
It's something about that, like, fast food stuff, soft serve.
And the chocolate, it's like bacon chocolate.
Look,
So it's, like,
I'll
richer.
order McDonald's just so I can get ice cream if their, you know, machine isn't down. But not shakes, but ice cream. Because McDonald's shakes are disgusting.
Yeah, speaking of McDonald's ice cream machine, there was this, like, the machines are apparently super confusing, and that's why they're always down, because they give out really confusing, like, error info. And someone made...
amazing.
Yeah, but someone made a flash drive that he would, like, that had a program on it that would send the information to a, like, it would link the flash drives, and it would send information.
Didn't he
And-
get sued by McDonald's for that?
He did. He got sued because he was tampering with the machines, and if they found any of their franchise owners using them, they would take away their franchise. And now, the company that McDonald's is, like, partnered with that makes ice cream machines, they're making one.
That's
So they're just taking what that guy made.
Yeah, literally. Technically, the guy's options for litigation are extremely limited too. That's the worst part. Because you can't, I mean, you could do a lawsuit, but your suit has narrow grounds because you developed technology literally off the back of an existing technology. you'd have to literally backlog and prove that all of your arbitrary code was created by you without copious amounts of influence of the initial product being worked on. Something along those lines. You'd literally have to use the same litigation that they used back in the Galoob Nintendo lawsuit over the Game Genie back in the 1980s.
Yeah, who won that?
Galoob did. And the winning litigation for Galoob winning was the fact that the code being tampered with the Game Genie was not a permanent effect, for starters. And it was built literally just by the Genie itself. In addition, it required Nintendo's already... Well, it was something else. Like, my words don't do it justice. The best way to go about finding out is watching the Gaming Historian video about it. And this is where I would probably say link will be in the description, and hopefully I remember to do that after the live stream. Actually, I'll do it now and update the link during this animation, though I don't forget. Because Gaming Historian's awesome. I met him in person at Portland.
Thanks.
There we go. Apologies for the delay. Propose. I'm kicking a quick edit. Cool. We've added it back in. Makes me happy. Just wanted to make sure, you know what I mean? And then we can continue on the grind. But it's a extremely well-written, well-made documentary of the granddaddy to all cheating devices. I mean, think about it. Without the Game Genie, you wouldn't have your action replays, your game shards, your code breakers. Like, the Game Genie was the backbone to it all.
I like it. But there was.
Not to mention, this was during a time when Nintendo, like, sued anybody for anything. Like, Nintendo wasn't just suing Galoob at the time. I'm pretty damn sure they're also going at it with Blockbuster over video game rentals as well.
Nintendo makes no sense as a company.
Well, you gotta remember,
Because, like,
based on how they're founded, too. Like, their laws when it comes to media and all that are very different in Japan than they are here in the West. But even then, they're extremely archaic in how they operate, and you're exactly right on that.
Like, with the whole, people wanting the games to be, like, re-released on their newer consoles, and they won't.
Well, it's more than that. Nintendo's support for pre-existing hardware is extremely terrible, as already witnessed with the death of online services surrounding the DS and the Wii and the Wii U and 3DS. In addition, when it comes to being able to play the games of the past, they're also extremely shallow and bad on that. Don't give any opportunity at all in preserving your digital libraries in an effort to make you have to buy it again. They literally want to dangle your ability to play games that you've already bought over your head over and over and over again. It's half the reason why I'm extremely big when it comes to PC, because while we might not get every single game, what we have and what we've downloaded is ours to play forever, with few exceptions.
Especially with how they are, they take down a lot of ROM websites, which they're allowed to do, but it's the only way to really access that piece of history without shilling out a lot of money.
Here's my view when it comes to ROMs. I fully support ROMs for the sole purpose of having a digital backup of what is now a priceless game. You know what I mean? ROMs allow one to be able to enjoy their title without having to risk literal damage to one of their paid possessions. Emphasis on paid. which is why ROMs, you know, are legal in that sense. But I can support Nintendo when it comes to the takedown due to the fact that, theoretically speaking, having all of those hosted where anybody can download them, especially in a system where it's literally, you know, it's near impossible to figure out who is legally or illegally downloading them. Yeah, I can understand where they're coming from on the shutdowns. I still hate it, but I can understand from that sense. But yeah, well, Nintendo's also really bad about catching the memo of what their fans want too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like understandable that they're doing that, but it's
The one
like
here-
it
here's
still like makes sense that people are doing it.
But what they should have done is essentially what they did, as much as I hate that too, about music, finally. They finally started uploading their Pokemon OSTs on YouTube. And granted, it only took them DMCAing a bunch of channels, but the sole purpose of those channels uploading was literally just to listen to music. And it's like, I mean, it only took Nintendo a decade to figure out that, man, the fans actually enjoy our soundtracks. Oh no, they just come off extremely dense as a company.
They aren't exactly growing.
I mean, they are, but it's...
Like, yeah, of course they are, but not growing like how they exactly should. Like, they're not growing the smart way.
I guess the best way to put it is they're growing on a very strict gridlock structure, whereas the other companies, you know, when it comes to Steam especially, are more of an even flow where they, you know, pick whatever course they want. Nintendo is going off literally what seems extremely planned and based.
Gaben is such a beautiful human being.
I know, it's gonna be a sad day when he eventually passes. Especially for Steam, because I think because I know for a fact he's still a majority stockholder. Like, even though Steam's privately traded company, there's still stock involved. But he owns 51% of the shares. But things change because, you know, shares dictate ownership, passing of somebody else gets the shares, etc. But no, Gaben is amazing. I'm waiting for the Steam Deck to finally come back in stock, because I'm half tempted to pull the trigger. Like,
It's like there was an interview about like him talking about NFTs, and he's like, "Oh yeah, they're stupid and dumb, and we don't want them on our marketplace."
That's awesome. But he wouldn't ever say anything about Half-Life 3 or TF3 or CSGO 2.
He's a very cheeky man.
I don't know.
Also, him giving like delivering all the Steam Decks around his office. That was very fun.
I just hope
Imagine
that...
one day,
Oh, my bad.
imagine one day you're just like, man, my Steam Deck's coming in. Can't wait. And you open your door, and it is the man himself.
The literal man himself. The one that many consider to be the second coming.
He is. He is our savior.
Oh, dang it. I'm gonna have to heal one more time to get him up to 38. Unless I get a butt ton of Geodude to just use Crunch on. Because if I get him to 38, I'll feel more than comfortable at attempting the gym. Maybe. I'm trying to remember now if Taunt targets both opposing Pokemon or just one in a double battle.
Good question.
That's a good question. And a good question should get a good answer.
I'm already.
Nah, I know.
Mm.
does it put me at almost 38. So if I'm dragging on Arlong, I can easily pick up 38 in the gym. Swap to King Shark.
It says targets a single adjacent Pokemon.
So it's only one.
Yes. So either that or... Well, it showed 3, so I don't know how...
A single adjacent means that it would allow me to target one Pokemon. It would allow me to target any Pokemon, but only one Pokemon in a double battle. And in a triple battle, rules would work differently. I couldn't target, like, the far left if I'm on the far right, or that sort of deal.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's just saying that anyone near them.
Yes. It's the general target. I was hoping
Yeah,
because some moves are dual target, or like the entire side, which is why you have opposing moves like Wide Guard to defend against them.
You sure? He's got one more.
Actually, now that I think about it, Arlong did gain 2 levels, so I can't feel too bad. I thought Arlong only gained 1 to 37, but he was at 35 prior to the heal. That means I'll do one more round of grind until Surf goes 0, and they should be at 39, knocking on 40, and then we'll hit the gym, and we'll eat their faces. And if we do that, I might have enough momentum to go onward and quash Team Aqua and Magma. Maybe we cap with catching Rayquaza. But if we catch Rayquaza, that means we can just TKO Juan for the 8th gym badge. And that's really tempting. There's so many ideas that can happen. You know what I mean? It's a lot of possibility.
How do you think, like, Sharpedo would stay up in real life?
Play in a battle.
Yeah, like if it was out of a Pokeball on land.
They'd
You think it
probably
would, like,
flop like a
spam?
fish. It just balanced perfectly on its bottom fin.
I think it would ice skate around it on the ground.
Maybe for a new Ice Beam.
Oh, it uses the, like, jets on his side, like his gills. You just
Okay,
have to
but on the
stabilize.
same perspective, what do you think would truly happen in a Pokemon match if you had one on the water and you sent out a Graveler?
I would assume it would fall down.
You just drown? Like, go Graveler! Okay, Graveler, you can come up for air. Anytime now. Graveler.
That would imply... Oh, that's actually a... Because all the Pokemon there are just, like, rocks. Where are their organs? Because if they're like a Geodude, where are his organs?
Well, you see, there's actually a good explanation for this. It's like, don't say single-celled organism, don't say single-celled organism.
Oh,
I don't know. By that same theory, if you smash a Geodude, does it become multiple Geodude?
how did Geodude pop into sentience if it's just a rock?
Maybe the rock one day just woke up and it was like, hey guys, how's it going?
What if Geodude was a Pokemon that wasn't tough, but it grew up in a place of rocks, so it made itself look like a rock, blended with the rocks?
Yeah, next thing you know, you're gonna see Geodude in the corner holding a rose. I like how Graveler always has a shit-eating grin.
I was gonna say, look at that smirk. He's so confident,
He is.
and then he gets one shot.
I was gonna say, I only put a little water on it.
He spritz it, just crumbles apart.
Yeah, imagine a Graveler runs through a sprinkler and faints. It's the same effect as a Quagsire rolling on the front lawn and fainting.
That's true. What about the ground?
Yeah, the more you try to apply Pokemon logic to the real life, the worse it becomes. It's one of those wishes. Like at one point when you're a kid, you probably have the man. I wish real life was that of Pokemon, and it's a good.
Then you'd have to
vague
also wish
wish.
for it to make sense.
Exactly. Like it's a good wish on paper, right? But only on paper.
Well, I think that a good wish to change that is the ability to enter TV shows and exit.
That could be very fishy. Because I too have seen Timmy Fairly Odd Parents channel chasers, and chances are you get that ability, next thing you know you're going to be entering the Dictator channel.
You can do anything. Well, I mean, you can choose.
But think about it, right? Like, you could be that person and enter in, like, a cartoon or whatever and live out a fantasy. Or at the same time, you could be the ultimate supervillain by using it to enter lively filmed events.
What if you enter like a filmed movie?
Well, you could
Change the
technically
plot
use
of
it
the
to...
movie.
Well, think about it like this, too. Because of the thing of documentaries and stuff filmed during a time frame as of now, you could essentially travel back in time. Of course, that would be assuming you'd be under the ruling of multiverse theory, similar to that of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's what I
Anybody
always think
else
about
smell
genies. I am having a throat.
No, I'm kidding. It's the common joke when somebody stumbles upon a time traveling lore.
It's like, because with like how genies will give wishes, like, you know, the genie in line's all cool, but the whole thing about genies is that they trick you with what you say.
Well,
so you
they
have to be
give your wish without
extremely
any
specific.
context.
Yeah, if you say like, I want $1 million, and they'll be like, okay, and now the economy's bad.
Well, no, it's gonna be like, okay, here's your $1 million. By the way, you robbed a bank. If you want a new
Yeah, so
car,
you have to go
and then-
as in depth as physically possible.
Well, yeah, you'd have to be like, all right, I want $1 million. That was either, in my case, I would just say $1 million proved into existence that only I know about. In a brief
Or it's like if
case.
you ask for like a specific power, it's like, oh, I want the power of shape-shifting. Okay, you can't change back.
Yeah, in powers, you'd have to go like, I wish to have complete mastery you'd have to go like, I wish to have the power and complete mastery of shapeshifting.
And then it's like, okay, yeah, now you have to rearrange your entire atomic structure every single time you change.
Or better yet, the genie only gives you the wish that you wanted, but only for a minute.
That'd just be rude.
Like, hey, I wish I had the complete mastery and control and ability to fly at my own will. It's like, okay, cool. So you jump off a building, you start flying, it's working. And then you start plummeting and you die on the street because he only gave it to you for 3 minutes and you didn't specify you wanted the ability for life.
I want the power of a great memory. Okay, here you go. Oh yeah, now you have dementia.
Or you can be that person and say, I wish to have your exact powers without any of your weaknesses. And then fulfill your own wishes. Unless, of course, the
Exactly.
genie says, unfortunately, I can't grant a wish of this magnitude, blah, 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 blah. But that makes him a lame genie.
You know, you could ask, I wish to have one spell of my choosing from, like, D&D, and they're like, okay, and then you choose wish.
You could.
Like, he already granted it, because you're like, I wish to have this, and he's like, alright, what? He already granted it,
Yeah,
he
but let's
can't
be
go back.
honest. Chances are, if you attempted that, you'd be too mesmerized by the ability to permanently cast Magic Missile.
I'll just wish for that.
Like on paper, it'll be like, alright, any D&D spell. And in the back of your mind, you're going, wish, wish, wish. Magic missile. We can just wish for 3 wishes repeatedly. Or does that
Well,
only
what
work
is
in
it?
movies?
I mean, I feel like you would assume, and then you'd be like, oh, why wouldn't that be allowed?
The genie's just like, you know, it's actually allowed. It's just something we say isn't allowed, but it's truly allowed.
Yeah, they only kill you after you do 3 wishes.
Wow, King Shark makes it to 38, whereas Arlong makes it to 37, almost 38, due to a difference in Pokemon I've gotten in the grind.
The grind.
The grind. It's now gonna be a bad grind if he protects again. Okay, good. So now we're gonna heal one more time, finish our grind out to get Taunt on Bow. And it's a bold move, Cotton, because Claydol could end up kicking our asses at the same time with Earthquake. We're gonna slash on both. I'm just gonna keep strength, I'm not gonna rely on crit chance. Like, that's the other thing, right? I think Claydol has base 100 attack. Which means Earthquake will hurt. It won't be same type attack bonus, though, which will be nice. It's also nice so I can fly. Yeah,
Base attack of 70.
Oh, then we're even better than I thought, because 70 base attack, I'm pretty sure Sharpedo has, like, base defense of either 40 or 45. It's, like, laughably bad. But we take neutral damage without stab coming from Claydol, so on paper, we would be okay to live an attack, or even 2, because of it being weakened due to a double battle.
Ooh.
Calculations. So you excited for school tomorrow?
Kinda. We'll be learning more welding.
Oh, there you go. Oh, are you doing oxyacetylene, or are you have you doing MIG, TIG, stick?
I was supposed to take welding 1 as my, like, you know, the first welding class you take, but I took intro to TIG welding, and then on the first day, we had nothing to do, so I took 2 forks, and then took a 3rd fork, cut the middle off of the fork, and then used a meg welder to bridge the fork together. And I used it wrong for most of the time.
Did you fuck up the tip?
No, I kept tapping it, so I was just putting, like, molten balls in between instead of holding it down to actually fuse it. And I figured out that I was doing it wrong right when I finished.
When you realize you're getting no penetration on the well.
Yes, and then I actually started doing TIG welding. And, you know, there was this kid teaching me. Like, they were probably also a sophomore. Probably a junior, actually. And they were the best person I've had teach me something. Like, they could be a welding teacher.
It makes me wonder, well, are you sure it was a student and not, say, what's it called? It's like either
Oh yeah, it wasn't a TA.
Columbia College or something like that.
No, it was a student.
Impressive. Now, to give you a heads up, had you have actually taken Welding 1, you would have either gotten started on oxyacetylene, which results in you holding a torch in one hand and using filler in the other. It's actually kind of nice. It can be a bitch, though, if you're not monitoring your ratio of oxygen to acetylene fuel. Or you end up doing stick welding, which is essentially you clamping diode over to on your workpiece, and then clamping your filler rod, and then striking and dragging your filler across what you're welding. And stick welding is a bit of an art because there's a lot of hand movement that you got to do in order to make sure you're getting good penetration on your bead and you're not splattering the flux core everywhere.
Yeah. But the TIG welding was actually like, it was fun, you know, with the whole like, you gotta hold down a little bit and then you tap it and then you hold it all the way.
Yeah.
But the like way that you're actually supposed to do it, where you like hold it down towards the metal and then you roll it like up and down while moving it back and forth.
Yeah,
Took me a while to get that like
it takes a bit.
down, but apparently I did pretty okay.
Well, that's good. If you end up taking a good liking to welding, I mean, shoot. Where I work ends up, they go for welders as well. It's a decent start. And they do a lot of, I'm pretty sure they mainly weld and maybe TIG.
Yeah, I like welding so far. You know,
I mean, as long as you keep track of your work area, you're not worried about getting a potential burn here or there, you're gravy.
I've burned myself plenty of times.
Look,
Not in welding.
when I did welding in high school, I still remember to this day, I'm sitting there and I was doing oxy field burning, so I was cutting. And I'm cutting out plates. I think what I had to do on my project was I had to cut rounds out of flat bar. And in order to replicate as close to a decent circle as I could, you know, one fell swoop. And I stopped what I'm doing, I just fucked up a circle. And I look up, and I start sniffing. And I'm smelling what can only be described as like a marshmallow on an open fire. I'm like, what the fuck? I go, hey, does anybody else smell marshmallow? And just as I look over to the left, one of the guys in the stick welding booth, he was running a vertical bead. He was in slacks and he caught his pant leg on fire. And he plunged his slacks into, he literally plunged his leg into one of the metal buckets that was full of water.
Yeah.
And he's just like, man, these were $100 slacks. And the weld teacher at the time was a dude named Mr. Fountain. He's just like, oh man, you should consider yourself lucky that it was only the slacks.
But my weld was apparently impressive enough that he told someone else, and they also looked at it. That made me feel good.
I was gonna say, you know you're doing well. You know you got the skills to pay the bills when your piece is the demonstration on how it's done.
He was like, hey, come over, look at this. He was like, that was like first time doing it all alone. He was like, oh, that's really good. And I was like, dang, I'm actually okay? I did good?
Oh, it's really good. Welding's one of those things, it's literally an art. You know, some people got the traits to be able to deliver an impeccable bead. Some people are mildly decent at it, but not really great, like me, and some people can't do it at all.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And with the TIG welding, I don't have to be as focused on like what I'm wearing, because it's not like the meg welder where you're gonna like have there's like a more chance that something hot's gonna fall.
When I typically, like, assuming you do welding on the job site, you're usually, oh, I did the wrong move. You're usually suited up in attire anyway. That's new information though, that's really nice. So like, I know where I work, they'll give you like a leather smock, and not to mention you'll have options of getting coveralls and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have a mech shop as well, but like, we're machines. We worry about coolant and metal shavings.
Yeah. Usually I just throw on one of the welding jackets and then go out there. Because I have my own pair of safety glasses. So
there you go. See, in my case, I actually got away with not wearing safety glasses when I was in the weld shop. Hilariously, I was able to convince my instructor at the time that between the weld goggles that I had to wear anyway for what I was doing and what's it called? Oh, that's awesome. My own glasses, that it was fine. And to be fair, it was for me. I never got hurt or anything VI or anything. Because I usually had a hood on the moment I got into the weld shop. Oh, we got a heal paralysis.
oh yeah.
Once I figure out where my heal powders are. There we are. No, I don't want to use heal powder. You get a lava cookie. Heal powder is fine on healing status ailments, but it lowers base friendship. And I want to keep base friendship high, just so I can potentially teach return. Because I do have that as a TM currently.
I got the safety glasses at the start of this year from my automotive teacher because he had been giving them out everywhere.
It's always
And I
handy
got
to have a pair of
one of the
safeties.
pairs that goes over your glasses, so I can actually wear my glasses while welding.
Well, and safety glasses come in handy. Like, even outside of welding, be it weed eating or that sort of deal, it's always nice to have a pair.
Yeah, and the face masks, the welding masks, are like the high tech ones, where you can like change the intensity and like how fast it does it, and it's just like slightly shaded normally, and
So
then
they've upgraded
when you're
since I
actually
did
looking
welding.
at something, it immediately didn't.
So let me tell you, they have definitely upgraded since I was there, because our welding masks were nowhere near that high tech. And the moment you put on that mask, it was lights out until you struck your weld. So, I mean, for me anyway, when I was doing ARC, because I was already vision impaired, there's a lot of Hail Marys. But, oh boy. Look at that EXP bar. We're almost ready to beat up some twins. I'm gonna be just gun shy of that level though. Although I have 7 surfs, so as long as we get like 4 Torkoal, well, 4 Gravelers. Torkoals like to use Protect and screw me out of power points.
You can do it.
Or we're just gonna get Geodude. Geodude just exists to waste my power points.
I wonder, what Game Freak developers guys, we should also add rock into the game.
Wait, what about Game Freak developers?
They had a ground type, and they were like, okay, but what about rock though?
I mean, if Rock and Ground were both original types, so it's hard to say. But it gets weirder when you consider, Steel wasn't a thing until 2, Dark wasn't a thing until 2. I mean, Fairy, it's kind of easier to consider because Fairy was predominantly added as a balancing measure.
Because of
Actually, Dark and Steel were
dragon.
too, now that I think about it. All 3 of the added types were balances. Dark and Steel were added to balance out Psychic being overly powerful, because Psychic was broken Gen 1. As a matter of fact, Alakazam was a metagame. And then,
Yeah, and that's why you need water.
well, Alakazam was a metagame, which caused the eruption of Dark type, and then due to the huge amount of Tauros, because Tauros was also the metagame due to how crits worked, and the fact it could run Hyper Beam with Stab Hyper Beam and not have to waste a turn if it KO'd. So Steel type was made as a defense to normal types overabundance. And then Fairy came to be, just as you said, because dragons were growing way too powerful. And, in my opinion, I believe they also did it as a way to, breathe new life into previous Pokemon that were no longer seeing competitive play. In some cases it worked, in other cases it kind of failed. But, lore-wise, it was a nice improvement. I gotta ask, does it become a bit of a mindfuck that every time I swap to the other Sharpedo, you just see it's a level
You're
go
like
down?
dead on it. You're like, oh no!
Well, King Shark's already level 40. This grind will be a little more iffy. I don't know if it'll make it quite to 40. It'll just depend upon the ratio of mobs I get. But we're gonna once again have a shared move set as next battle, no matter what, I get taunt. I figured Arlong would be playing catch up to King Shark anyway. I mean, come on, King Shark's a shark.
I sent you my mouse and friend code because I forgot to.
You just what?
Sent you my mouse hunt friend code.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Yeah, I'll add you, probably post-stream, or if I get a minute once I plug in my charger. That's always the issue about USB. I always plug it in the first time correctly, the second, but not actually plug it in all the way. Then flip it, plug it in incorrectly, and then flip it and plug it in correctly again. Arlong's getting a little taunt. What did you send it to me on?
I just sent it to you in DMs.
Got you. Get rid of slash.
I am 25% off hero.
I am 1% away from, what's it called? Archduke.
Oh no, Arlong forgot slash.
Hang on, sorry.
Ooh.
There, I've added you. Oops.
Amazing.
I almost closed out my preview like it was that. Yeah, I'm running, I think because you're in the Super Refactor, right?
Yep.
Good. Have you, gotten the trap yet?
I need to be Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, to arm. No, I haven't done it.
I mean, I know to arm, but, like, okay, how many times have you pumped the factory for a crate?
3.
Okay, so in your case, that means you've already gotten the base for the event, right? You have the ice cream cake base?
Yes.
Okay, that base is going to carry you throughout most of the game. I'm telling you that right now, based on the stats.
I know, it's a really good.
You picked a good time to join. What you should do is buy all the backlog bases from the previous birthdays, if you can. Some of those bases come in, A, for a collector's aspect, but B, bases like the Cheesecake base and the Birthday Cake Drag A base come in clutch later on specifics based on what they add to your trap setup. In addition, you should purchase the Cupcake base and Sprinklingly Sweet Cupcake bases, any of the Cupcake bases as well, as they all have the abilities to drop charms, which you can either A, flip on the market, because I believe Cupcake charms are a couple thousand each, or you can save them and arm them, because they are pretty decent. And you should constantly be arming charms once you have the ability, even if they're just basic charms. Like, when in doubt, arm something like a wealth charm, even. Just because when you're not, then you're losing out on the chance to farm one to begin with.
Oh yeah, I've been stockpiling all the like luck charms and party charms.
The other one for you is once you have accumulated everything you want from the shop, I'm talking about buying the trap, even if you can't use it, just so you have it for later, as well as buying the bases and themes of those tickle your fancy also. You can take the rest of your components that you would use to upgrade your rooms, and you can smash them with the Hunter's Hammer to create party charms on a 1-to-1 ratio.
Mm-hmm.
In my case, I smashed what I had because all of my rooms are already upgraded, and I've already bought all of the previous bases. I was only missing 2 from times where I hadn't played, and already got the trap and all the themes. So in my case, I smashed out like 170 party charms yesterday from doing that. And based on my counts of what I just saw, it looks like if I smash all my components again with a hammer, I can pull another 100. And because I have so many party traps from previous birthdays, I have a lot of options. Because I have forgotten traps in the whole 9 yards that were from birthday parties. In addition, after the stream, I'll send you a care package of junk out of my inventory that could possibly help you on the journey. I mean, I've been playing the game for a decent time. This is my 10th year. Where do you plan on hunting after the event?
I'm probably gonna go to the mausoleum.
Not bad.
And do that, and then I'm gonna sit at like the green gnarled tree to get splintered wood for my ship.
Oh, you still gotta do that. You know you can buy splintered wood at the Bazaar General Store, right?
Didn't. Don't you need like 900?
You do, it's a lot of gold. Actually, I could send you gold too. Hey, how much gold do you have?
700,000.
Okay, I don't know if I should tell you how much I have.
Oh,
I'll put it to you this
more
way. If you go to the tab, if you go to the high score tab and you filter it out to friends only, go to gold. I think I'm at the top of your list.
Wow, that's a lot of gold.
What is it, like 120 million?
It's almost. It's 129 million gold.
So like I said, I've been in the game a while. I have chrome traps, you know, like, don't get me wrong, Nate has a higher rank than I do. And so does my Ma and a few others. But in Ma's case, she's been playing like 4 years longer than me. In Nate's case, he found a very quick route to grind straight up. And I'll tip my hat off to him because what he did was extremely impressive. He literally sat at the King's Gauntlet and farmed Eclipse Mice all the way up to Baron. And then he farmed Queso Canyon for like 4 months. But I should have quite a bit I can send you actually. Also, after this, I'll invite you to my clan as well, and indict you as an official member of the Claw Initiative.
Hooray!
It means you'll be part of a clan, and eventually, when we get back into the swing of doing tourneys, you may be called upon to participate. Because we did one prior, and I wasn't expecting much, but Nate was like, dude, we should do one. So we did one in the tournament hall. And we just sat there, we all armed up runny cheese, and we kicked their asses. We first place stomped. I'm like, huh, that was easy. That was really easy. But no, after the event, I think I'm either going back to Labyrinth to continue my quest to Machu Picchu, or I'm gonna go back to the Sunken City. I might fudge it and go to King's Gauntlet too, just to farm.
Making the ship. Some room around grabbing them I need.
Yeah, that means in your case, I'll probably send you some things to aid you against via Tribal Isles as well. So if you're making a ship, have you, and you've been to Great Gnarl Tree, have you been to Lagoon yet? Oh yeah, you would have to get ship blueprints.
Yes.
Did you do Feroma?
I don't know what that means.
The dojo.
Oh, I started the first. I unlocked the rest of the places in the dojo, but I haven't finished it.
Because...
So I've not gone through on the rift.
So I would say, before you build your ship, you are gonna want to finish up Whisker Woods if you can. Just like you have a Venus Mousetrap, right? Have you upgraded it?
No.
Okay, you need to look into upgrading it because you should be able to upgrade it to the horrific Venus Mousetrap using Toxic Waste, I believe. And then you'll be able to upgrade that even further in the Tribal Isles. As for Feroma, the only major thing you have to worry about there would be farming for Onyx Stones. Because you need at least one to create the acronym. But otherwise, you're on the right track. One only other piece of advice I can give you. If you happen to get blueprints for a trap called the Heat Bath, don't bother. It's not worth it.
Sucks. How bad is it?
It's only marginally better than, I believe, like the Spear Gun and Manette or the Ancient Spear Gun, but not enough to warrant the amount of effort you have to go through in order to farm everything needed.
Yeah, Jacob told me how to make the dehydration base like really early.
Dehydration base is... it's mediocre. I'm sorry, it's really, really mediocre.
Oh yeah, I don't use it anymore because the ice cream cake base is better. But
okay,
I
but
used
not
it.
discounting the ice cream cake base, right? Like, yeah, dehydration base is the only time I would warrant it is if I have a limited supply of extremely specialty bait. Otherwise, its stats are so terrible, and if you're running run-of-the-mill Brie or Swiss or whatever, you're better off dollar for dollar just saying fudge it and running something like the explosive base, at least during that level. Or even if you're looking for that hard-to-catch mouse, running wood base of target. Now if you have the ice cream cake base, though, yeah, you're pretty much set. That base is impeccable. As a matter of fact, unless you're needing to run a base for a specialty hunt, that's probably going to be the only base you use until you get to my level of game. And I'm not even kidding. It's that good.
It's amazing. Shutting it down. This is interesting.
Although in your case, I think coming up we have Easter, which should give us a new trap and possibly another new base. And then that'll keep us quiet on events until Bronza comes back. Safety save, we're gonna take on the 7th gym. Pray we don't
We're there.
Huh?
I said we're there.
We are, finally. Both Sharpedos are level 40. So let's do one final stat check from weakest to strongest in team composition, at least in my opinion on what it's going to work out for in terms of special attack. Let's see how good my order is on... Actually, this should be weakest to strongest special attack. 56, 68, 76, 82, 87, 97. Those are decent stats. Only 49 defense, though. That's so bad.
It's amazing.
49 and 59 on defense. 76 on defense. 113 on defense. 92. This is gonna be really bad. I hope you know that.
It'll work great.
Giving focus band to Arlong. We're going Chesto Berry on Fortress Whale. Actually, no. For now, anyway. I think King Shark and Arlong are getting the water boosters.
You want shot?
Save, that way we can see how well or how bad this will do. They're already doing decent, but now they have 10 levels. And I'm hoping that'll be enough to even the odds. That Wobbuffet scares the living piss out of me. I forgot to turn on animations. Imagine you go up against a trainer for a double battle, right? And we just send out 2 sharks.
It's Sharkception.
Is there not something menacing about having to face 2 sharks that are exuberantly powerful?
Jason. I too much Jason coming on.
I'd be scared.
Jason absolutely go off. Because they and he was just like
It's almost as if this is going too well. I need a focused giraffe rig. King Shark is potent as fuck. We're going into this gym with a full salvo. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give King Shark black glasses.
So it can be a cool bro.
Well, to boost his offensive power against on Crunch.
And he'll look cool.
He'll also look cool. So now I'm gonna heal because I've taken on every single trainer. So I will have to replay the switches again, but that's it for gym trainers. And all that's up is Tate and Liza. I am afraid. I am very afraid. Hey, what's the base speed of Zatu?
I thought I was muted still. Let's see.
So I'm really-
It's a 95.
Okay, so we tie on base speeds, which means Zatu will outspeed me. Okay, plans of attacks. Before I take on this gym, I need to go to Rustboro City.
What?
You'll see.
Not if I'm blind.
You're not
I
blind.
won't. Let's see. My eyesight?
I mean, I'm blind.
Hey, yo, we're both blind.
So we just got the quick claw.
Fast talon.
The issue, though, looming is a prospect of sunny day. How much money do I have right now? Depending upon the dollar amount and what I can sell, I might buy a bunch of carbos. 5 firestone, so I can afford 2 carbos.
Let's enjoy the TV. Goodbye, sis.
I'm selling
Yep,
black
let's-
incense. Okay.
Can you?
No, I can't hear TV. Moon to Lilycove. Because I'm gonna juice King Shark. And I'm gonna hope that by juicing King Shark, I can potentially even the odds. I'm gonna try something actually.
Do you think it's gonna work? It will be in the way.
1 speed increase, 2 speed increase, 3 speed increase. Now, quick claw to you, and then black glasses to you.
It's always something.
Focus band needs to go to vendor.
This one though was.
Basically goes boom.
This might be everything that I can do. I'm still afraid. Did my speed increase at all? We were base 80. Ooh, I got 2 points out of that. But to be fair, Carbos is only an increase of EVs, and EVs to stats isn't as big of a deal as IVs to stats. And the issue is the gym leader is gonna have max IVs.
Sign.
If I taunt anyway, assume it goes for sunny day because I can't do anything, and then I set up and slam surfs. It's gonna be It's gonna be a rocky. This is gonna be really bad. It's gonna be really bad. Once again, I am Noivus. I haven't been here.
I think everything will go perfectly.
Never mind, I'm not as nervous. I get more cannon fodder. Crunchitize me, Captain. Well, the only reason I'm worried is because I have such terrible defensive stats. Like, it's literally just like Doctor Who. We're wearing armor made out of paper mache.
I mean, it's fine. If you were like, you get the opposite.
You know, why did the Daleks just get apples?
Not sure.
Because, like, we could have had an apple.
Could add a V8.
An apple a day keeps the doctor.
Yeah, but a candy bar a day keeps the doctor employed. So we can Crunchitize me, Captain, that one, but I don't know about the other. Metatite's a tough sell, and Metachamp's gonna be really hard to deal with because of high jump kick.
Oh, it's okay. Thanks for the tell.
You know what I foresee in my future?
Survival.
2 sharks on my death counter.
I see nothing else on the cover. Ever.
I'm hoping that what I see is false. Oh shit, I don't want to go there. I need to go here. Go all the way over here. Go back here.
Holy shit.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm so scared. You ready? Gym 7?
I'm ready. Never been more ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, give us strength for what we are about to do is walk a wire. I'm already worried as fuck. Here's the episode title, The Terror Twins, Tate Liza, Twin Terrors.
Every single subscribe is one crit that won't happen.
Crunch does more serious. Goal is gonna be to eliminate plate all. Okay, cool. We outspeed. That's so good.
Amazing. Big. It's big.
That's big. That means it can't do anything. Oh god, do we live?
I was about to say, why didn't it hit him? The remember who's flying.
Flying. It's not over yet. That was
That's big.
That is huge. Well, I could just surf
That is
spam.
It's never been bigger.
I should just be able to surf spam and win. Oh, we won't finish them all.
I think you might get Soul Rock.
That's huge though, because Solrock has Solar Beam. Okay, that's fine. We win. Citrus Berry. But I'm gonna go for Crunch anyway. Actually, King Shark can go for Surf, because King Shark, I believe, has Quick Claw. Arlong goes for Crunch, because Arlong has Black Glasses. Surf should be increased power, because it's a solo target too. So we win! We fucking win!
What did I tell you?
Oh! Oh, the Feeding Frenzy won! Ah, we're in sync on their levels too.
Dark gaming.
Let me, lovely. That was the easiest Gym 7 I've ever had out of any time I've ever played the game.
Yeah,
We also now get TM4 Calm Mind. I don't know who's getting that yet. I might give that to Rayquaza. Oh baby.
Oh, better.
Saving.
Worse.
We're so saving. Ah, looks good. They did really well. So I need to heal, but we're not done yet. Because I now have momentum.
Biggest movement.
Here's the momentum. I should order myself dinner, though. So hang tight for a couple of moments. Because Dr. Delight needs something to eat. But we're gonna do the magma event, which means we get to team up with the greatest human being of all time. I hope you know who I'm talking about.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Who else?
So, I want... Good, should be good. So now we're gonna go up and go to Space Center. We're going to Epcot. Uh-oh, they're under attack!
Who could have thought?
Yeah, what do they want with Epcot? Wow, that was so stupidly bad it rhymed, but it was amazing nonetheless. Cool. So, hang real tight. We're gonna enter in this battle, though. I gotta go turn on my light. That way my food can find its destination. It's a real bird of 5. Alright, back. Apologies about that. Let's go beat up Team Magma. Stealing is bad, okay?
Stealing is bad.
Unless it's stealing from someone who stole to give it back, and stealing's good.
Maybe. We're not that strong either. Like compared to the gym, these guys are a cakewalk.
He's literally fighting you with a dog. Not even a Pokemon, it's just a dog.
If I'm gonna get Zubats and possible Fujianas, it'll be fine for Bender. And then watch this guy send out a Numel.
That.
You have to swap on that because one hit of magnitude, no my luck, it'll be magnitude 12 and it'll knock my ass out. I still can't believe how effortlessly we rolled Tate Liza. Like, that was amazing.
It's just super funny.
There's so many magma grunts. It's like for making up for lost time, but like, well, you trounced us at the hideout, but we want more screen time. Ball toy? Really? That's dangerous. Ball toy can explode.
Oh yeah, that's so. The leg starts to that's right.
Put a little warder on it.
Uses it's amazing. J-Pop says, when attending the power hour comes back to the game to be an obstacle course dress. That's a solid idea. That's a solid idea.
You know, my entire team's actually coming together pretty well. Aside from 2 members, everyone's 40.
Yeah, Bender, and then
Bender and Wings are the only 2 lagging behind.
I forget who it was.
I hate that I got sand attacked though. Alright, who'd you send out? No, that's fine. See, unlike previous Nuzlocke, I know, right? These guys are pushovers. Like, we just got out of a gym that had low 40s, where even the fodder trainers had high 30s. I remember that this event triggers after you beat the gym. And we're clobbering them like open mic night at the Chuckle Hut. Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta do a 3-peat. So it's gonna be a solo, and it's either gonna be 3 solos, or it's gonna be a solo and then a double. But I have Bender. Please insert girder. You know what's the best part? I, technically speaking, stole Bender from Team Aqua.
Yes.
Just think about it. Bender was an electrode that I caught in the Aqua base.
It's so nice. Nice to see. It's just back to back.
Oh, I just had cereal.
Man, they like using Roar. Nah, you pulled out King Shark. Now you're donezo. Because King Shark's a shark. There's actually a high chance we'll see 2 sharks in the Hall of Fame.
It'll be great.
It'll be amazing, especially once we get Rayquaza.
Oh my god. Smack!
Actually, shit, that could have been bad. It can use Ancient Power and hit me hard. Nah.
That did so much damage.
I know. Yo, a whole 10.
And it was super effective.
And it gave me a speed decrease that didn't even matter.
So that would do 5 damage?
Yeah, if it wasn't super effective, I would have gotten hit for 5 points.
Bad.
Shit! I shouldn't have gone in with, Homeboy. Okay, cool. I have to talk from around. I want to go in this with, because Steven's going to be using either a Metang or a Metagross. So I think I want King Shark as my, front runner. But King Shark needs Amulet Coin. This is a high cash payout battle. And I want all of the dollars.
All the bucks.
So I pick 3. This is badass, and you only get to do this in Emerald.
Oh. Even Stone is the most chat Elite Four member.
He is. Alright, Metang, take out, or Steven, take out the Mighty Anna. Oh. I'm gonna do a hard swap to Squigums. Oh my god, yeah. I've already jingled the amulet coin anyway, so I'm getting that double prize money.
Probably winning.
So I need to set up a barrier. This is fine. I have that high defense buff, so I shouldn't hurt myself too badly in confusion. But this also means that I should be able to start obliterating. Actually, this makes things really awkward. Since that Camerupt. If I hurt myself in confusion, this could be game over for Squigums. Uh-oh. This is really bad. Camerupt can hit for Earthquake. I'm hoping it goes for a Fire-type move and takes out the Tang. But if he goes Earthquake, he'll take us both out. And, well, Squigums has a barrier, but it might not be enough. Okay, we're fine. I was gonna say, Squigums has barrier, but I don't think it'll be enough. I'm regretting not switching, but it's hard
Why
because
does Unleash Ups?
you forget about the damage.
Oh, true.
So Camerup's gonna be tanky AF, so it's gonna be annoying. Come on, Squigums. 3 turns! That's not funny anymore. Now I gotta have to switch out. I'm gonna go in for Arlong and hope that I don't get confused. Actually, Earthquake could straight up kill me. So I could be putting Arlong on the death counter. Yep. But good news is I can catch another shark.
Open beast.
Really, Aggron? Oh my god.
That was very close.
We're not out of the woods yet. He has a Crobat. He's going for Skullbat. Oh, he's going for Solar Beam. Why?
Oregon. Selfish.
That's gonna be ×4, not very effective. Oh my god.
Argon! This Argon.
Aggron, yeah. Aggron costs me 2 sharks and Squigums. Straight up. This is really fucking bad. Yep.
I'm just right for it. Like, would
Yeah, that's really rough. That's really rough.
The team wipe.
Well,
Hate to see it.
I only lost half my team.
Well, the good chunk of your team got wiped.
I have now lost... Oh, I need to remove items. I've lost 3 sharks.
Single one.
I'm bummed about Squigums, though. I also have to make Grave, too.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. They were literally there long enough to win me the badge, and then they expired.
The Argon protected itself. Then Solar Beam and then protected itself.
Yeah, that AI was so shit. So, I'm really mad. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick team consolidation. But I think I may end up, what's it called? Cutting it here. Just because next time, it gives us something to do next time. We can consolidate our party based off of what literally just transpired. And then, with any luck, what's it called? Have a game plan for Team Magma, Team Aqua immediately after, and, what's it called? One. But otherwise, I'm not really upset, right? Like, I'm mad that I lost 3 sharks, yes, but based on the routes and where I'm at, I can add 1, maybe 2 more to my party. So I'm not all that bummed out. Tentacruel is really common now, so I'm not all that bummed out about that either. I still have the whale, I still have my Pelipper, I still have what's in the daycare, I have a Spheal brewing, like this run is far from over. Even the final gym badge won't be a challenge, it's a small obstacle.
It's over.
Look, I put it to you like this, it's a small obstacle. We have literally 2 big fights left between the Maxie one and the space station. And honestly, I should have done better and not picked 2 sharks. If I had brought in somebody with some bulk and swapped earlier, I probably could have saved that on my own. It's my fault for doubling down on Confused 3 times. But I'm not worried. And then once we get Rayquaza, like come on, Rayquaza will win us the win by itself. So for now, this has been the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. I've been your host, Neo Nightshade, joined with co-host Pablo the Landlord, and we are signing off. Everyone have a phenomenal night. Bye-bye.